ring, so I should be able to come over to here. I clicked the wrong thing. God damn it. YouTube, why do you have to make this so difficult? My main question is, why is there 2 Splatoon 2s? When you freaking, go to set the game on YouTube. That is just weird. That is weird, YouTube. Okay, now I still need to get a shareable link for the stream, which is always the most fun part. It generally means opening the stream. Tab, this one. Wait, that's not my one anyway. I'll just copy from here. There we go. This always takes so much longer than it should. And it's purely because of how complicated both Twitch and YouTube has to make things. Like, if YouTube maintained a link the same way that Twitch does, it'd be nice. Because I could just copy-paste literally every time. Just the stream links from before, the Discord. But I can't. Because they don't. So, that's fun. I see how rusty I am after, like, 5 days away. It's been a while. It's been real hot here. I do apologize. It's not so bad today. I was going to stream yesterday, and then I had the thought of, nah, streaming on Fridays isn't all that great. That's one of the days I was thinking of possibly taking off. And then come to find out at like 5, oh, it was Thursday. So now I'm streaming on a Friday, which is not one of the better days for streaming. At least we get some new maps. Well, I say new maps. Maps I haven't played in a long time. Let's see how well I do at remembering this map. Probably won't do terribly well at remembering it, but I feel like I have already. There's these spinny doodads. Ah, geez, that one. That's never good. Ow. Well, he's been point censored. That's all I can say there. Wow, no one went straight off. I do really apologize that it has been so long since the last stream. It's just, as mentioned, the heat. I know when it's really hot, I get irritated easily. And I just do not want to be irritated on stream. Because I know there's a fair few, at least of my regular viewers, who come here as an escape from reality. I don't want to cause grief. You know, I want this to be a pleasant experience for everybody. So when reality says life isn't going to be pleasant for a while, you know, it's kind of hard to make a pleasant experience. There are a lot of booyah bombs in this. Like, jeez. I should have more faith in that person. Mine. That's a good start. My win to loss doesn't change any because my 50th battle ago was a win. But, you know, I literally have to win this next one too before I can even start trying to improve it. Egg. I don't think they quite managed a face. Well, I mean, they did. It's a very derpy face. Which I suppose is pretty fitting for an egg. That is pretty fitting. Wahoo World! It's Mario's theme park. Enemy team has 3 booyah bombs. We have 2, but they're arrow sprays. Oh god. Killed by an egg. Or, no, I splatted egg. Just killed by gamer. I'm smart. That is what we're learning here today. I am very smart. You have the right idea, Doolies. You have the right idea. You're just not executing quite right. You throw the bomb at the shield, not next to the shield. Though I do get that an under... Yeah, see, like that! I do get an undercover can be kind of intimidating to walking at you. So, like, I can't really blame them. basically just approached them menacingly. Ow. Well, like that. Target at the back of the shield also works. They're probably very confused right now what just happened. But what happened, for anyone who is also confused, is the bomb exploded on the back of the shield because it made contact with the shield, and that caused it to instantly blow up in my face. Ow. I thought I had some support in the middle. I was wrong. Probably still a win, though. I think I just got over 1,000 points as it ended. I think we actually lost. Oh, no. Wow, that does not look... That looks like a definite win for them. But okay. Yeah, I got 1,003. Now, if I lose, it won't change my win-loss any. I mean, I almost feel like I should just stop using Restream and just go back to streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Just alternating, but like, I feel bad doing that. Monetarily, I have nothing to gain from streaming on YouTube. It's literally just a hassle, but I know a lot of people enjoy watching over there, so... Ah, problems. I'm trying to be too accommodating. See, like, I also have nothing to lose from streaming on YouTube. Man, I should pre-order Splatoon 3. There's a lot of games I need to order, though. Like the new Pokemon games, Splatoon. I just don't have the money for them all. It's too many games. All coming at once. Aw, hey, I still got them. Or at least I got somebody. I'll take it. Got it. Thank you, Aerospray. Aw, they had a disconnect. Yeah, this is basically over. I mean, this is one of the maps that it's not impossible to win with a team of 3. Because it is so condensed, but... all that main power-up. It's just gonna help you turf better. Like, you're just a junior. Why do you care about turfing that much better? You already turf good. Oh, excuse me. I just ate a long ago. I'm gonna be a little gassy. Okay. My shot didn't do what I wanted my shot to do. See, like right here, like they've made a pretty good comeback. They may actually still have this. Yeah, I think they have the middle. Yeah, they got it. That's theirs. We lost to a team with a disconnect. That seriously just happened. My kitty is quite content right now. I put her bed up in the window. So now she is just lying on her bed, judging people as they go by. Also, if you do end up hearing some car noises, I do have my window open. Mostly because there's a nice cool breeze for once. Like, this town actually has... Wind exists here. Do you know? It's an amazing thing. It's really magical. It does exist from time to time. It's one of those little things you miss moving from a really small town into a bigger one of, like, wind. Wind's pretty nice. Walking on the main streets here in this town, like, there's just almost no wind unless it's coming directly in front or behind you because all the buildings create just a perfect barrier keeping the wind away, and it's like, no. Was that something from Yumeniki I just crossed? I just passed? Wait, what? How? They were well within my blast radius. How did they not die? I thought that the Squiffer had got them. That's why I kind of stopped caring. Lot of little spots back here. We are not very good at cleaning up. Can't say I'm honestly surprised considering I'm on this team. Man, I cannot aim. Like, at all. Thankfully, they couldn't aim much either. That is a terrible accent. Brain, why are we doing that? think I mostly trolled that person with ink mines at the end there. Yeah, exactly 1,000 points. Today is actually Friday, right? Yes, okay, it is. Man, like, my perception of time is just gone. I just don't have it anymore. At all. Everything takes forever. And today feels longer than normal because I woke up early. I went to sleep early. Because, yay, depression. Makes you sleep. A lot. When you don't really want to. I also ended up waking up when I didn't really want to. So I ended up falling asleep around 9, waking up at midnight, was awake until 3, and then slept until 8. Like, that was my night. Um, I should really get, like, a, Tenta missile weapon. That would actually be fairly good for this map. They can aim! My weakness! Bullets! I think, like, my full special charging setup with, Tenta missiles could be funny. Like, probably not the most effective use of my equipment and all that, but... Oh my. At least I don't have to chase him down. But I will say, and I do mean this in literally the nicest way I can, this is talking about other games, not Splatoon, as well. I can't wait until summer vacation is over, so that all of the weekend warrior kids go back to only playing on the weekends. And, like, any of you who have played an online game know the type of person I'm talking about. You know, the one that you'd rather them be on the enemy team at all times because they just kind of suck at playing the game. Nobody went over there. Well, let's see if I can get some of this. Yeah, we've lost. No one turfed over here. Even if they hadn't retaken the center, if we had it, we'd probably have still lost. That's a lot of turf that was left just up for grabs. I'm gonna grab a Tentamissile weapon. I think that could be funny. It probably won't be very effective, but it'll be funny. And yeah, that's what I aim for. Effectiveness? Who cares about that? Actually, hell, this is... Ooh, that's not good. Wonder how long I'll have. Because I can... Hopefully this doesn't murder my gyro. There we go. Controller plugged in. Hopefully I still have gyro controls. If I don't, this is gonna suck. This is one of those cases of, like, Splatoon has ruined console shooters for me. Because none of them ever have gyro controls, and it's just so much better. It just is. Okay, I still have gyro. Okay, I'm good. Like, I know there are stick purists who are like, no, you cannot play a console shooter without using stick. Yes, you can. Very easily. It's quite nice, actually. Rain the Tentamissiles. What's that? You wish to give me ink? I appreciate it. Man, I miss my run speed. Oh, I feel so sluggish. Jeez, that sniper's good. I know this is, like, really counterproductive, but, like, honestly, right now is a pretty good example as, like, weekends are, well, not exactly the weekend, but just, like, Friday and Saturday are pretty bad days for streaming for smaller streamers. And I think a lot of that is just because everyone's already watching their streamer of choice. So, like, they don't really have a need to watch me, you know? They're already watching their favorite streamer, who's probably much more popular and has boobs. I got some moves on me, but it ain't what people look for. I joke about that. A lot of the more popular streamers do tend to be guys. Like, I do have to admit. I think that's just because the appeal of boob can only go so far. It can only really take you so far before you need more than just that. But for these people, they don't really need much more than that. They're still making an absurd amount of money doing the exact same thing I'm doing at an equal, sometimes lower, sometimes better level, but they just have a camera and a revealing shirt, and they get views and money pretty easily. I did not expect to get rambling about this stuff. And, like, I have nothing against female streamers. I just want to get that out of the way before this eventually gets dug up in the future at some point and be like, ah, no. I have nothing against them. I think a lot of them would probably agree they have an easier entry into streaming than guys do. Because they can just show off their body and they'll give views. They'll get donations. They'll then be able to put that money into what they're doing, make it better. You know, guys don't really have that option. They have to rely entirely on personality and skill. Like, that is what guys need to rely on. Because, hey, we're dime a dozen. Like... Oh, this may not go so well. Still gonna booyah, but... I'm not hopeful. Especially where, like, I'm kitted up for specials. Like... Hey, I got a splat. That is one bonus to this. My my Tentamissiles will act as a rudimentary point sensor. Ow. Point counts. That's a lot of damage up. Beacons. Where's beacons? Oh, it's the E-Leader. Okay. If that was to his beacon, he's got sub power up. I'm just pretty sure that jump was not to his beacon. Hey, give me... Ow. Of course it's the point gal, but I took them out. Well, I say the... They have two of them. I will say, though, when it comes to streamers and streaming, there is definitely one category that I will probably always look a bit down on, and it's purely because it's one that, in my opinion, should not exist on Twitch, and that is the hot tub section. It doesn't need to exist. If you want to stream in a hot tub, there are places to do that other than Twitch. I don't see why that needs to be a thing on Twitch. But it's here, it's gotta stay. And once again, I have nothing against these people. If I was in their position, I would be doing the exact same thing. Like, no hate. I have all the love for these people. Like, doing well online is a crapshoot no matter who you are. So... cheers to them. I should really get, like, an actual equipment set going instead of my entire, like, special build. I mean, the Tentamissiles are funny. Don't get me wrong. They're funny. I like using them because I can basically spam them out. But, like, they're not very good. Like, it's very rare you actually splat someone with Tentamissiles. It has to be somebody you weren't aiming at. Because they're the only ones that don't directly know it's coming. Like... Jesus. There are enough E-leaders. Evidently not. Am I in some other streamer's lobby? Is that what's going on here? As I'm talking about, you don't get splats with tenta missiles. I get a splat with tenta missiles. Well, that didn't work as intended. What? Well, they were there. Unbeknownst to me. I have to be in some other streamer's, like, lobby. I refuse to believe this is a random lobby of everyone going, hey, let's all just use E-leaders. I just kind of gave myself away there, but... Mine. That was a pretty nice flanking we did there. Swift, ugh, they don't want it. They don't like me. I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm out of there. There's one of them back here somewhere. There he is. Oh, well, that was a waste. Oh, well. I'll get another one pretty soon, so it doesn't really matter. I think that would be their sploosh. Who's way over here. Which, let's be honest, I mean, if they were, like, coordinated with voice chat, having the 3 E-leaders and, like, a sploosh wouldn't be the worst thing. I mean, I doubt that would be, like, a meta strategy. But, I mean, it could work against an uncoordinated team. But yeah, I do say that I kind of wish, I can't wait for summer break to be over so that the child weekend warriors go away. It's just because they're not playing on just the weekends anymore, and it's making warships a little bit of a pain in the ass to play. Because, like, I'm not bad at warships. I'm very quickly closing in on a 55% win rate. With still having over 3,000 battles. If I were to make a new account, I could probably get and maintain a very good win rate. Or possibly a Unicum win rate. It's just... I'm not quite good enough to carry a team from a lot of ships. Like, a battleship, I cannot carry the battle. I just can't. I need support from my team, and when I'm not getting it, because, you know, little Timmy over there doesn't really know what he's doing, because he's just not played the game very much. Or thinks what he's doing is right when it's not. Like, I'm talking about another game while playing Splatoon, but I don't really have anything about Splatoon to talk about. So... But, in World of Warships, the early tier American destroyers, basically all the way up to tier 7, are predominantly gunboats. Because their torpedoes kinda suck. The problem is, a lot of these weekend warriors get it in their head, I am only gunboat. Must gunboat all the time. Someone else can spot. And they will smoke up in their brilliant American smoke and just sit there, expecting everyone else to go and spot for them, so they can fire their guns. Which isn't very helpful. I mean, it would be like a sploosh taking up residence on the ramparts up here and expecting everyone else to go and find targets for them and then bring them to them. And, you know... Risk did not like something that just went past the window. And, like, a lot of the players that play like that in warships do tend to be what I dub weekend warriors. Which is basically exactly what the name implies. Players you're probably only ever going to see on the weekend. Because they, you know, have full-time jobs, or they're school kids, or, you know... They have other things that keep them from playing and getting better at warships, so their general skill level is lower than the unemployed nerds like me who play the game way too much. But also in a lot of ways set the baseline for the level of skill that's required. It's weird being a super jump point. That was a stomp. Like, Jesus. Did they have a disconnect, or... No. No, they just had 2 E-leaders. And see, that's also part of the problem and like, that battle isn't a key example of that. I'm not accusing anyone in this game of being a bad player. None of them are. But like, in a case of World of Warships, a lot of these weekend warriors being around does tend to create instances of just rolls, where you will absolutely decimate the other team. Because it doesn't matter if, say, 8 of the 15 players are good, because there's still 7 of them that aren't. That's a massive portion of the team. And if there's, say, 10 good players on the other team that are actually working together, focus firing, all that, you just lose. Your team will crumble, and you'll barely manage anything, because your team's players are just that much worse. Which is also why I tend to refrain from streaming warships on the weekends. Though nowadays it wouldn't really matter. The player base is just that bad all the time, because school's out. It's not quite as bad as weekends, and it definitely gets worse on weekends. Because now you have the adults that work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, also on. And yeah, they kind of suck. So the main bonus to Splatoon is you have more of a chance to learn what you did wrong compared to warships. Ugh, yes. Hiccupy burps are never fun. That looks like something from Yume Nikki. Super jump coward. Oh god. Well, I ran out of ink anyway. Oh, there's a blaster there. I think I'm actually getting used to the lower run speed. I still feel slow, but I think I'm at least getting used to it. Yeah, I think this is a win. Well, maybe. Okay, yeah. I think there's a cat outside. Pretty sure I just heard meowing. That wasn't from Frisk. It's probably the same cat that showed up here yesterday that freaked her right out. Well, I'll see if I can grab that friend request now. Probably not, but I'll try. And... Jesus Christ, that takes forever. Yep, communication error. I figured that would happen. I kind of liked that lobby, but I would have to have left it anyway. I hope I didn't just cause a disconnect on a team to happen. You could totally get in there and accept friend requests, though. Like, that's totally something you can do. Okay, well, looks like I'm going this way this time. Yeah, there's 3 of them in close proximity. That person is not actually playing the game. Gods, I need like a bingo card for Splatoon, and not actually playing the game needs to be the free space. So, I think I might find a different lobby. Oh, they're not playing the game either. Well, okay then. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be finding a different lobby. Because I actually want to play the game. I don't want to just force a disconnect. It looks like I'm just going to be chilling for a bit. I'm just going to keep turfing, because I may as well. I'd rather not take the loss. Even though it wouldn't be anyway, but you know. So if you're trying to join, well, don't, is my suggestion. Oh yeah, they're messing with a glitch. Okay. Yeah, I'll be going to a different lobby. I get people find that fun. I don't. I find playing the game fun. Those glitches are more fun in a video. Like someone showing them off from like a private lobby where they're not going to be impacting someone's game. Okay, let's keep turfing then. I ain't going and taking part in your glitch. It ain't gonna happen. New lobby. Hey, 70 or 7, I think. New lobby. Not gonna waste my time there. Yeah, it's 7 million. Why did my brain think it was 70? Probably because I've been reading that as 69 for a while now. Yeah, let's change my equipment around a little bit. It's like, I love the splatter shot. I just want to make sure I don't get back in that same lobby. You know, let's run that. And this. Well, nah, I prefer this. Yeah, that looks nice. Ish. I could use this shirt. They're identical shirts. So. This way I'm a little more accurate when I'm jumping, even though I rarely remember to jump. That is kind of part of my problem. I forget I can do it. Like, that'll probably always be one of my pet peeves. Wow, I'm not even in this lobby, apparently. There we go. Is people that'll just absolutely ruin a match because they're showing off a glitch. And I get the feeling that was another streamer. Like, that was their lobby I ended up falling into. But, like, if that was the case, then they really should have just created a private lobby so that random people don't have their game ruined. Like, based on the specials used, I'd be willing to bet that that NZAP that was the top of the enemy team probably didn't want to just goof around for 3 minutes. They probably wanted to actually play the game. Like... Oh man, they like girls. Oh man, I do too. It's pretty nice. I swear, if I've ended up in another lobby where people are just gonna abuse glitches, I think I'm done. Not like done streaming, but like done with this rotation. Though I don't think there's really any glitches here they could use, so... Though, let's be honest, there probably is. I'm not really knowledgeable when it comes to Splatoon glitches. And people not actually playing the game. Is Salmon Run open? Well, they're playing. I guess they are playing the game. Well, I took them with me. It's good enough for me. I won't be giving up on this rotation. I mean, the map rotation is ending in like 8 minutes. Probably closer to 7 at this point. The Salmon Run doesn't sound too bad, if it's even open. Uh, 728. Okay, yep, it would be running. Those weapons, though. I wonder, is there any, like, random rotations coming up? Right, you can only see one shift ahead. Now here's the real test. Are they all gonna glitch their way into the cabinets, or... are we actually gonna play the game? I don't even fully know how they did that. I don't want to know either. That is something developers need to know and should have fixed, but they probably don't even fully know it's a thing. Let's be honest. Or it's just the best case scenario of a much bigger bug, because that also happens. Frickin' buoys, man. Really? No, I will reopen the game. I am not. No. I'll take the loss. That will always be a pet peeve of mine. I can understand squid partying when someone disconnects. Like, I understand it then. I get it. Still don't like it, but I get it. But when it's a full lobby, there's no reason to do it. Stop it, Splatoon community. Just stop it. You are ruining the match for your teammates because you think it's funny. It's like, once again, using warships as an example. It's just something I've been playing far too much of lately. It's like on the map Two Brothers, people rushing down the middle because it's fun, even though they're gonna die and then lose the battle for their team. If you complain about it, you're the one supposedly in the wrong because, well, they're having fun. Well, I'd like to as well, but they're making it so I can't have fun. Like... The fact that that was 2 lobbies in a row, that shit was happening. Just, no. It's gonna tell me I can't connect for a while, so let's see how long that is. Unless it doesn't, in which case I'll get like one more match in on this rotation. Which I'm just gonna do my normal equipment. Didn't I have 2 run speed helmets? No, I didn't. I have this, which lets me use a shirt. Because it may not give me the timer. Because it has been a while since I disconnected. Nah, okay. 4 minutes. Eh, that's fine. Like, stuff like that is definitely going to irritate me more in the heat. Like, I don't get why people do it. I mean, yeah, my disconnecting was a bit much, but if I'm going to take the loss, I may as well just take the loss and move on. Like, it's gonna be a loss anyway. It's now a 3-on-4. Like, I mean, sure, some of the enemy team might have joined in, but you know the ones on the enemy team don't want to lose either. And if they see someone trying on the team I was on, they're going to stop partying to kill that person and then go back to partying. And the Explosher is not going to care because they're just there to party. They don't care. Like, that stuff legitimately annoys me. It always has. In any online game. And, like, I feel it should be, you know, emphasized that in all of my time playing Splatoon, streaming Splatoon, I have never seen, say, a Japanese player enter a battle with the intention of squid partying. Because they respect the other players. They'll party if a disconnect happens, sure. The loss is going to happen anyway. Have fun with it. That is fair. If that's how they want to have fun with a loss, that's fair. But when the teams are literally equal, no one's disconnected. Literally all you have to do is try, and you just decide to party. That's... Quite honestly, to me, that's just rude to everyone else in the battle. I mean, I'm sure the enemy team didn't mind, because, hey, free win for them. I wonder if that battle will even count on my record. Kind of neat if it doesn't. It would be over by now if it did. And I don't have a victory with 0 points or a loss with 0 points, so I don't think it counts. I wonder if I can join a battle yet. I think it's only been 3 minutes. Yeah, 1 minute. And to the viewer I see pop up on the view counter. I did that to myself. Because I got frustrated with 2 lobbies in a row having people just goofing off. I want to play the game. That is what I'm here to do. And, like, I do apologize, I've gotten salty over this, but, like... Coming from playing another team-based game literally earlier today. Literally, I stopped playing about an hour before the stream started. To this, like, my tolerance for teammates doing stupid things is low right now. But that is literally just what playing team-based games does. Unless you're good enough to literally carry the day, it's going to annoy you when your teammates are doing stupid things. Okay, I should be able to actually start playing again. I'll need to be a good boy for a bit, because, yeah. I imagine I'll have an even longer timer if I do that again. And, like, I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh man, Splatoon needs voice chat. No, it doesn't. Those undoubtedly children do not need to listen to me rant at them because they're trying to have fun in their own way. They don't need that. I wish they wouldn't. You know, there is a time and place to Squid Party, and an equal battle is not that time. You know? Take that, Mr. Krabs. Take that, Mr. Krabs. Not overly sure why they came back to the same spot. Ow. I'll take that. These beacons. I don't see... no. I mean, it feels like they have some sub power up, but not enough. Not enough to make those actually worth using. They're tricksy. We are trixied them. This is literally a point of I'm using my rage. I feel bad. Like, I am showing no mercy right now. All because of being annoyed at someone for squid partying. And this is a point where I will mention now that I've had at least a little bit of time away from that happening. Like, if whoever was doing that ever sees, like, the VOD for this, I do apologize for getting frustrated with you having done it. You were just trying to have fun in your own way. It is kind of a dick move of me to be like, no! I'm just gonna disconnect myself. I just hope that, you know, whoever did that does see this. They understand why I disconnected. Like... Jeez, I was showing no mercy. Ah. You know when people say to use your anger? That's what they mean. Like, that was a decent level of catharsis to just go on a murder spree like that. But I still feel kind of bad I did it. I'm gonna try to be a little more chill this time. I feel kind of bad. I already felt a bit bad. Now I feel even worse. That happens, though. Well, now entering this rotation, I had a 31 to 19 win-loss. Wonder what it'll be like when I'm leaving the rotation. Probably nowhere near that. I mean, if I keep up playing like I just did, it'll probably actually be quite a bit higher, but that probably won't happen. Ow. Doolies. Doolies doing dooly things. Hashtag just dooly things. Can I just say, the whole pound sign being hashtag is still just funny to me. Especially in cases like, and it was a serious movement, don't get me wrong, but the Me Too movement. For older folks like me, who still, when they see that sign, read it as pound, can you understand why that was funny? Literally in my head, it was pound me too. Like, that... no. Like, it's not even like I'm that old, it's just that's what I've always known that sign to be, is pound. Like, on a phone, you press pound and then dial a number. You don't hit hashtag. Pound. Same symbol. It's just the internet decided to call it a hashtag for some reason. Even though it is neither a hash or a tag. Wow. I was indecisive. It cost me my life. This is gonna be a close one, but I think they've got it. Yeah, they've definitely got it. My friend code is on the screen. Feel free to join. It is just Turf War. If you're not already on my friends list and I don't recognize your name, so you're probably not, it'll take me about a battle to get to it, because I have to leave the lobby to accept it. I know everyone says you can do that from in battle. I never have been able to. I always get a communication error. So, yeah, the friend code is the bottom left corner of the screen. Also, welcome to the stream, Octomaze. Or Masse. Not sure which it would be. So I said both. That person's name is Poop. Person's name is what? I'm not a fan of the current weapons in Salmon Run. I'm not really good with like half of them, so. Plus, I think I'd rather just do some Turf War for now. At a later date, I surely will do Salmon Run again, though. I'm still feeling a tad burnt out from streaming literally over a year ago. I streamed way too much Salmon Run and just really burnt myself out on it. Well, at least they still died. Just a dually doing dually things. Oh, geez, that's a lot of people. Thank you, Octobrush. Hello, HackerFox94. We have 2 sets of beacons. No, it's only 1. Right. Or no, we do have 2 beacon users. Oh god, whose beacons are what? I'm not trusting them anymore. Let's see the dualies that I was trying to aim at. Neither of them look like they have good beacons, so I'm just not going to bother. I don't like bad beacons. They make me sad. Ow. Hello, butter. Milliliter a day makes your head go away. I try to stream often. Lately, because of the heat wave that had been hitting Canada, I hadn't been. I'm a Canadian. I don't react well to heat. In the heat, I tend to get irritated really easily. Today, it's rather nice, so it's nice and cool in here. But I try to stream at least 5 days a week. Schedule coming soon. Like, legit. I've been meaning to work on a schedule, but because the heat, like, I just can't. I can't think straight. It's been that hot for me. A lot of you who watch from the southern US are like, man, that ain't hot. Yes, it is. Wait until winter comes and freaking 0 degrees is positively freezing for you guys, and it's like t-shirt weather for me. Like, it's all in perspective. Zero being 32 Fahrenheit. Freezing. Yeah, when water freezes. That's like barely t-shirt weather. Like, let's be honest, I've worn just a t-shirt in negative 50. Well, a t-shirt and an open trench coat. Like, I didn't know it was that cold. How cold it was. And I was perfectly fine with that. Yeah, it's been consistently around that amount of heat here, Hacker. Today, it's around, like, 23 Celsius. I can't do the conversion right now. Canadian, I learned Celsius, not Fahrenheit. I only know freezing because that was, like, the only Fahrenheit thing we were taught. Like, no joke. That's it. Because, well, Canada doesn't use Fahrenheit. So that's probably around, like, 80 or so, I would think. It's hot for me. Compared to what it has been, that's not bad. It's hot for me. Man, we cannot gain control of the center. I mean, what doesn't help is I'm in Nova Scotia, so it gets stupidly humid. So, like, we'll have days where the temperature itself is like 25, 26 degrees, but with the humidity, it's 35 to 40. Like, it's hot. Today, it's not humid, like, at all, which is nice. I like it when it's not humid. Let me see if I can actually... Okay, it's 20 degrees right now, so that would be 67 Fahrenheit. Still hot to me. When outside. Indoors, 20 isn't bad, but outside, 20 is horrible. Once again, I don't do well with heat. I do really well with the cold, though. Hello, Anna... Bethesda? I believe? If I pronounced your last name wrong, I do apologize. If I pronounced your first name wrong, I apologize. I'm trying my best. I'm not the greatest with names. But I am trying. Alrighty. Oh, Whale Lord 530. Are you only a Whale Lord at 530, or were you the 530th? That's the question. I'm fairly good. How are you doing? Yeah, geez. Trying not to lose, which is why I'm not talking as much as I was before. I'm really trying to focus on what I'm doing, though I think we're gonna lose anyway. I tried. I think I was right on my assumption that I would have well lower of a win-loss. Considering I entered this rotation at 31. I will take that trade. I mean, it wasn't a very good trade, but I'll take it. Bees. I mean, probably be best if they didn't eat bees. But who am I to tell them what they can and can't put in their own body? They want to eat bees, they can eat bees. Make them nice and strong. Cure trypophobia worldwide than eating bees. It really won't. But, you know. It's one of those phobias that's always mildly baffled me, is trypophobia. But I know it's because I don't have it. I just don't see what's so unappealing about like a honeycomb. That's just me. Once again, I have a beacon user. Oh, it's the same octobrush. They really like their beacons, and you know what? I gotta give them that. They are persistent, and they have the heart of a beacon user. That's all that matters. They have heart. They're the one kid from Captain Planet with the heart ring. Only more effective. A tree is more effective than him. Gods, I'm old. None of you are gonna know what I'm referring to. But that's fine. Well, I suppose memes. But none of you are gonna know what I'm referring to. And that's fine. If anyone has sent in a friend request and I just haven't noticed, please tell me in the chat. I do occasionally miss those things, so. And I don't want y'all to feel like I'm ignoring you. I'm just dumb. I'm dumb and miss things. I think there's literally only one person I wouldn't accept a friend request from. And that's someone who I've been involved in some drama with. Who's a creep. I won't name them because I don't want to brigade, because that's one of the things they were doing, and is very wrong. You should never brigade. If they ever did somehow show up here, I'd be actually kind of surprised. Because they don't know my username on here. They only know my DeviantArt. Which, to be fair, anyone truly curious, if they can find their way to my DeviantArt, can find the drama pretty easily. I didn't hide any of it. In fact, I made sure some of it couldn't be hidden. So much ninja squid going around. Couldn't find anyone. As a creep? No, he did that himself. He did that by, Okay. I do apologize. There's potentially some triggering words about to be said. He basically tried to claim that I was a pedo because he thought my girlfriend was under 18. She's not. She's 4 years younger than I am. I'm 26. She's 22. Like, we're both over 18. But he was pursuing erotic roleplay with her. Someone he thought was underage. He's the same age I am. So I wonder who exposed who. It was kind of great. Okay, I will get to it after this battle. I didn't see the notification, so. Hello, Tashira Lee? The Lee part I got. It's the first part. It's your first name. I can't quite. I hope I was close with Tashira. Maybe the A is silent, like the second A. I don't know. If I get it wrong, I apologize. Feel free to correct me with the actual pronunciation, and I will try to learn it. Okay, I will try to remember that. I can't guarantee I'll remember it. You may have to remind me a couple times, like if you're back on multiple days, because I'll probably forget. My memory is not the best. Case in point, I thought yesterday was Friday. Like, until 5 p.m. I was convinced it was Friday. Today's Friday. Bomb. Not really. I'm not really all that good with a tie. I can use one though. Like, I'm not terrible with it. I'm just not like good. And also, just as a reminder, I will be backing out after this battle to accept friend requests. Oh, they had a disconnect. I feel bad now. Not that it's gonna stop me from tryharding. It'll just stop me from spawn camping. I'm not gonna go past the middle of the map. There, I noticed the request coming in. Backing out, grab friend requests. As a reminder, I know people say you can accept friend requests from in there and not get communication errors. I always do. Literally always. Not always. There's occasional times where I don't. But it's very occasional. I'm going to need to actually go through and clean my friends list up a little bit here soon. Because I know I've probably got a lot of people that just don't play anymore. Still on my friends list. And definitely people that don't show up to the streams anymore. Still up to communication error in the menu. Oops, just hit my old mic. My other mic. Not using the other mic. But I think I actually could. I think I could use both mics at the same time. That would be awkward, though. But I did say I would try using a charger, so let's, Yep, I will get to that. Let's see. Oh, this is my most recent charger. I'll use the non-scoped version of that, so not this one. Though I seem to always do better with the scope. Yeah, I'll use the scoped one. Most likely I'll see the other one anywhere. I'll actually bring this. What does the main power up do again? Slightly increases range. Could do it. Wow. This literally ended with the same thing. But I think I'll grab these. So I have a bunch more ink recovery. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of new stuff. Wow, that was not great. No fair! They got point censored. I need to get back to like a decent sniping position, and that's just one of the quickest ways of getting there. Gods! Ah! Yeah, I was hoping I'd damaged them enough. This is what you signed up for. Well, signed me up for. I need to drop the scope. That's what I need to do. I got someone! You wouldn't think I'm actually good with snipers in other games. It's just Splatoon I'm not very good with them in. And I think it's just because I'm not used to sniping with gyro. Because see, like, in a normal game, I use my mouse with my right hand. Which you'd think, well, of course you would. I'm left-handed. When I'm using the gyro, I use my left hand to aim. So I'm aiming with the opposite hand, basically. I'm pretty sure that's the problem. No, I don't. I think the only hero weapon I have is the octo brush that I got as more of a joke than anything else. The hero weapons just take way too much to unlock for me. I have every weapon, so I do have a splat charger. I just prefer the E-liter. But I can use a regular splat charger. Give me this one. Still want tenacity. I have every different weapon anyway. I don't have all the hero weapons, but... those hardly count as extra weapons. Same as like the octo shot. It's just a reskin. It's not a different weapon. I'm pretty dry. Me and my 112 snails. We're living a good life until I need to pay the freaking merch tax to re-roll something. I didn't have too much issue with any of the bosses with the brush. Not that I remember, anyway. It's in long gone stream archives, to say the least. predominantly only on Twitch, and I didn't get those archives up. I feel bad killing someone literally named Sunshine. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better now that I don't have scoop. Yep, just add me and I'll make it happen. You may have to wait a battle or two, depending on when you get the request put in. God damn it. Ah, I was doing so well at the beginning of this. Ah, get away fast enough. Also, welcome Noah. Yeah, I do know how sniping works. It's just convincing my brain to make the movements I need it to make with my left hand. Because, like, as I mentioned, I normally... Yeah, Octomates, I accepted your friend request. But, like, normally I play shooters on the PC. I don't really play console shooters. I do tend to play sniping, but I'm left-handed, which means for the gyro controls, I'm using my left hand to aim. But I use a mouse in my right hand because everyone else in my family was right-handed and we had a family computer. So I'm trying, with Splatoon, I have to convince my brain to make the movement in my left hand. Which isn't the easiest. Ow. Swift. Which is why I'm not the best charger. If you can join the turf war. I don't do private battles unless we get a lot of people. I don't really do like 1v1s or stuff like that. It's just not my style. If you want that, you've got to go elsewhere. But if you send in a friend request, and I haven't seen the notification, but it doesn't mean you haven't sent it. It just means I haven't noticed it. I will get to it after this battle, assuming it doesn't come in halfway through this battle. think after this battle I will hop off of my charger, because, like, I have my moments, but it's hardly anything to write home about. That is fair. Alright, Noah. If you like it, that is, you know, a reasonable thing to do. I cannot believe I survived that. Yeah, I'm gonna swap off the charger here. I didn't see a notification, so I'm going to assume you probably haven't sent it. So I'll wait till after the next one to go and check. I have color lock on. I am red-green colorblind, so I kind of need color lock to be able to see what's going on well. I can play without it, but I'm significantly worse on certain color combinations. I've used a lot of this. I'll use this. Just grabbing a gun. I need to get, like, a shirt that has Ink Resist main, 1 Ink Resist sub, but then has 2 subs of run speed. And then to, like, perfect the run speed on these shoes and goggles. Get all of the run speed I can possibly have. Alright, Ty. Yeah, you're Ty. Not good at names. Have a good day. Hello, Mackie the Oma. Hope I said your name right. I'll probably just call you Mackie, assuming that's right. As a reminder, I'm gonna back out to grab friend requests. I didn't even notice. I was too busy trying to figure out how to pronounce Mackie's name. Okay, it's just Mackie, I guess. I mean, Noah, you can send, like, friend code is in the bottom left corner of the screen. You can send in a, I've never played Dragon Rampa. Honestly, I haven't. You can send in a friend request. I will accept it. You can join the turf war. Anyone can join it. Like, it's just turf war. I'm not gonna do private battles unless we get a significant number of people in here. You go into... Well, yeah, I know that wasn't you. It was a Mackie. That's the name implied. You go into your profile thing, I think. And you click add friend. You punch in my friend code. It's send. I do not speak Spanish. I am Canadian. My secondary language in school was French, and I didn't learn a single word of it. I'm supposed to say that. I know a single word. Merde. And that's only because of TF2. Not a very family-friendly word either. Don't go repeating it. It's effectively the French F-bomb. I'm getting wrecked. Darn it. Thought that was gonna go a complete opposite way. Like I thought that was gonna be a loss. I'll take it though. Wow, no one left this lobby. That's pretty rare. Oh, geez, I'm tired. Did not sleep the best, and then was up at like 7. So, yeah, I was like, I remember I said earlier I got up at 8. No, it was 7 I woke up at. I just didn't get out of bed until 8. I don't want to reset my level. I like being level 99. I don't want to get there again. I already got here once. It's extra effort. What do you guys take me for? Someone who puts effort into things? Sheesh. Well, if you're not Spanish, I don't know how to help you. I do not speak Spanish, thus I cannot help you with Spanish. I don't need the snails, though. I got a lot of snails. I also don't really have the biggest need for more snails. So I have, I think, almost every clothing item. So I can just build up something else and then use chunks to get what I want. I don't think they were aiming at me there. I think they were aiming at the brush. I just happened to be in the way. Ow. Where do they have beacons? Don't know what on their side has beacons. I can't accurately gauge if they're actually good or not. Though I don't think any of them had any sub power-ups. So. The answer to are any of those beacons good is probably no. These beacons are never good. For those who may not know, because this seems to still be something people don't know, sub power-up for beacons makes you jump to them a lot faster. Even one main is a godsend. It works best when you have some level of communication with your team, so that you can be like, hey, beacons, they exist, use them. I mean, beacons are good anywhere, as long as you have sub power-up and your team uses them. Those are the two criteria. You need the sub power-up so the jump is faster, and your team needs to actually jump to them. I cannot count the number of times I have had a really good beacon set up, and people have jumped to me instead of my beacon. Because I'm closer to the enemy. Like... It drives me nuts. Because, like, you're super jumping. You had to have seen the icon. Like, it's there. It's on the map. They're pretty hard to miss. No, I've explained the process to you. Like, if you can't manage the process to add a friend on the Switch, I feel like you have bigger problems to deal with than playing Splatoon. Ow. Yeah, when the beacons are good. When the beacon just isn't good, I can't be bothered. So I can't get at people too much. Bananaed. Darn it. Freaking brushes. Ah, we did this. Sadness. You know, one thing I don't get, and this is referencing to something none of you currently watching really knows about. I did kind of rage quit out of a match earlier because there was a member of my team who just decided they didn't feel like playing the game that they had signed up for playing. But, like, when you lose a battle because you disconnected, it doesn't count in your statistics. Like, that battle no longer counts whatsoever. Doesn't matter if you won, lost, drew, you know. Doesn't matter. That's just not in your statistics. Yet if you lose because another member of your team disconnected, oh, that's in your statistics. Yet that's still a loss, because you were the one that stuck it out. Like, I don't get it. Okay, there's a friend request. I will grab that after the next battle. So, hello AI. After this battle coming up, I will get to the friend request that just came in. I need to get better at actually aiming. Message. robotic. Cannot get to it at the moment. I feel that, AI. There's actually a chance of a thunderstorm here, too. It'd be really nice. Ow. Fair enough, Noah. I think they really wanted to super jump to me. I don't know what would give me that impression. Hair on my hand. There's nothing to come off. My lack of ability to aim will save me. That saves everybody. You don't even aim a throw right. Man, imagine how good I would be if I could aim. Just imagine, like, it'd be a freaking miracle. Pretty sure that's a loss. No. Okay, now that I look at it like this, now it's making a little more sense. Backing out to get the front request. I forgot to remind through that battle. That was close. So many people playing Ninjala, at least for a little bit. I remember being very disappointed with the release of Ninjala and haven't really played it since. But I'm not really one for Battle Royale style games, so this. There we go. I don't know what to tell you, Noah. I gave you as good of an explanation for how to add me as I can. Like... Oh, they had a disconnect. Time to try hard all over their faces. Nah, I'm just not gonna really progress much past the center of this map. Still gonna die a lot. Like I didn't show you, I just told you. Like you go into your little profile on your Switch. In the top left corner on the home screen. In there should be some sort of option for adding friends. You click that. You then input my friend code. Bam. Easy as that. Yeah, I'm not sure how they don't know either. It's like 3 steps. I mean, I don't know perfectly well, but I know it happens in there. And it's only because I don't tend to add people. People add me. It's a bonus to being a streamer, I don't have to put in the work. There we go. That took way too long for the game to be like, okay, yeah, sure, I could do it. I also went past the center of the map. I deserve to die. I just wanted to put an ink mine there. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to ink mine. How did you break Twitch? Did you show off a busty VTuber? Is that what happened, AI? Twitch ain't ready for VTubers. Never is. Never will be. I should, as a joke, rig up just like the bustiest of busty VTuber avatars. I just use that for like one day on like April 1st or something. That would be great. Like, no voice changer, just my voice. But stupidly busty avatar. I think that would be funny. Now's the time where I feel I should mention the undercover is kind of my main. I am very rusty with it, though. So I'm not 100% sure if it's because I'm actually rusty, or if it just got nerfed and I'm not aware. Why super jump to new person? That is a terrible idea. They're probably dead by now. It's just what happens. Just do these things. Indeed. I almost feel I almost feel I should try mixing some swim speed on here as well. I mean, I'm confused. Man, I'm surprised that ink mine is still there. There it goes. Damn it! I was gonna put a ink mine there. I just needed my ink to come back, and my teammate drew attention. Though I probably drew attention pretty nicely myself by not hitting Ninja Squid while trying to pull off ninja tactics. I'm like one of those mall ninjas that, like, they're not a ninja in the slightest, and they're just kind of fat. Ah! Did it! You know, I gotta say, I do kind of like this headset, especially for streaming, now that I've figured out how to put some gain on it so it's audible. And I feel kind of better than my snowball because it's not, I'm not peaking it. I have to try pretty hard to peak this. And I can talk lower, which is nice. One complaint I got, and this is a point of Corsair is never going to see this, but Corsair, your head strap is awkward and does not tighten to the head well. So like if I sit with my head forward for long enough, the headset does just slide off. I mean, while it is on my head, it is really comfortable. But like, it'd be nice if it would, you know, be a little tighter on my head. And I got a big head, so like, I'm a big guy. Big guys got big heads. Janet. I worked with a woman named Janet when I had the job at the Superstore. She was nice. She was nice and she did her job. So I had zero complaints about her. There are other people I can think of in that department I was in that were not nice and didn't really do their jobs. So I had a lot of problems with them. One of them was flat out manager of the department. That's fun. I think I might, I'm just going to say ahead of time now, I might stream World of Warships tomorrow. I do try to avoid playing that game on the weekends, but I know there's a few people who I know through Warships that really want to see me stream it a bit, so. Or I might do some more Pokemon. I'm not entirely sure yet, it'll be one of the two. It won't be more Splatoon tomorrow. The Pokemon series is kind of fun. I hope any of y'all who were there for the Pokemon series enjoyed it, what I've done so far. Later games are going to be a lot more interesting, because there will be a lot more Pokemon for me to, one, choose from, and two, like, there will actually be defined tiers, and enough Pokemon within said tiers so I don't need to add extra rules. Like, Gen 3 has NU, UU, OU, and Ubers. That is it. And of the Gen 1 Pokemon, there is around 10 of them in NU. And the only ones that you can acquire before Brock are Rattata, and Pidgey. So it just doesn't work to do pure NU run like I really wanted to do. Now, it probably would have been more possible if I had done Let's Go, but I shouldn't have jumped. My jumping is what killed me. But I really don't want to pay $70, $80 for Gen 1. Half of Gen 1, really. Because Fire Red Leaf Green exists and has hold items and abilities. If I could get a Let's Go game, preferably Let's Go Eevee, for like $30, I'd probably pick it up just so I owned it. But I ain't paying full price, that's for sure. I will say getting, yeah, I could imagine, which is why, like, when they announced Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I was so hopeful. Like, I could have dealt with the no random encounters had they left abilities and hold items alone. But they didn't. Like, they took away random encounters, abilities, hold items, except Mega Stones. Like, I don't get it. And like, I do understand they were trying to make the game more appealing for basically Pokemon Go players. But a lot of Pokemon Go players that I met anyway, if they weren't already Pokemon fans, they played during Gen 1. They would have been happy with just a Gen 1 remake, no matter what. You know, they were only playing Go when I met them because it was Gen 1. It's the little men they knew. But in a case of doing, like, a series the way I'm doing my Fire Red playthrough, it would make it easier because, well, there are actually defined competitive tiers for Let's Go. As sad as that sounds, as a competitive player, it does exist. People actually tried to have a competitive scene in Let's Go. And honestly, there's probably a copy on eBay I can get for around $30. I just have to dig through all of the people selling shinies to find it. I might honestly just take a trip down to our local independent game store and see if they have a copy and how much they'd charge for it. Though they're probably going to want closer to retail price, because that's what you can get for it, so why wouldn't you? I can't blame them, but... They're usually pretty good with their prices. Having 2 undercovers is not working. Though I don't know if it would actually make the series any easier from a starting standpoint, because I'm pretty sure you still have no real, like, under UU options for dealing with Brock, but... Well, without abilities, Nidoqueen, maybe. Because what makes Nidoqueen so good in the regular games is sheer force, and the fact that she learns such a good variety of special attacks that have added effects. So you give her a Life Orb, a Life Orb paired with sheer force, and that's... You lose the detrimental effect of the Life Orb for whatever reason, but still gain the attack boost. It's just a nice little combo. But without abilities and items, that combo doesn't work. So, Nidoqueen's probably not UU at least. Which would mean Nidorina. Well, Nidoran female. With double kick. Kick Brock's Onyx in the face. Twice. Yeah, I can't really fight clashes with this thing. They break my shield. They're kind of bullies like that. Jeez, my throat is getting kind of dry. I need an actual drink here soon. Instead of just sipping on soda every now and again. Ow. Ow. The ink mind nerds. Yeah, this is something I've made mention of many years ago, and I'm sure AI remembers this advice. But to all of you who are young, still young and going through puberty and voice changes and all of that, try not to hate your voice and then purposefully try to make it sound deeper, or else you'll end up as monotone as I am. I honestly do not know what my actual voice should sound like, because this is muscle memory of me forcing my voice to be lower, because I hated how high-pitched it was. That goes away, and it leads to, if I talk for an extended period of time, my throat hurts. As long as I don't, try to quench that with drinks. Like, I have probably caused permanent damage to my voice through being insecure. The funniest thing is I was so insecure because my body grew faster than my voice did. Which, you know, it's kind of, in a lot of ways, that's just how puberty works. I honestly want to say, as much as this comes off as slightly pretentious, try not to hate yourself in general. Like, literally everyone is just as valid as anyone else. I know everyone spews the love yourself stuff, but like it's kind of true. Like, this is something you should really always try to do, even if you don't see much value in it. It does help you a lot mentally to not hate yourself. Says the guy who hates himself, but you know, that's trauma talking. And no, I will not do a big vent. None of you have to worry about that. I just know the audience of Splatoon tends to skew lower, and I like trying to spread some positivity. But at the same time, I will say, there is a difference between loving yourself and being healthy. You can be unhealthy and still love yourself. It doesn't mean you're being unhealthy is a good thing. Oh, damn it. I hate the... Ink Armor needs to apply faster to Ink Armor. Yeah, to Ink Armor. To the splashdown. Keep dying in that exact same way. Like, I am very much overweight. I am not healthy. That is a problem that I need to address. There is nothing wrong with admitting that. It doesn't mean you can't love yourself. That you can't, you know, still be quote-unquote beautiful. But it's not healthy and does need to be addressed. This one's gonna be close. 1%. Ah, jeez. Yawning. I hope you guys can't hear that. I don't know how my yawns work out with this microphone. Because it is a lot closer to me than the snowball, but it's also a lot less sensitive than the snowball. Let's see. Mini splat. I might use the other mini splat. One with curling bombs. I'm not sure. You know, something I'm kind of hoping for Splatoon 3 is that the third variant of a weapon be customizable to a degree. Like, not full customization, because that would be utterly broken. But, like, imagine... Like, let's take the, like, the Kensa Jr. If you could trade out, let's say, the Torpedo for Burst Bombs. Like, that's the customization. Like, that would be kind of neat. Yeah, my foot muscles are twitching. I'll never not feel weird. It predominantly happens when I'm tired. I'm definitely going to bed early tonight. If I do get yawning too much, I will probably end the stream off because it'll start annoying me how much I'm yawning. So I may still try to stay awake longer after the stream just because, like, I don't like having my sleep schedule changed. Also, while I'm thinking of it, because I'm not changing my sleep schedule, part of this, over the next 6 months, I might, I've yet to have it confirmed to me that I'm actually going to be doing this or not, I might not be able to stream on certain days, because I will be dog sitting for a family friend. And I will not have my streaming set up with me. If I could have got my laptop working, I probably could have still done something. But my laptop is dead. It's just dead. It's in a loop of failing to install Windows, and I do not have a USB drive that I can use as a boot drive. So, can't really save it, because an SD card doesn't work. It is not a selectable option. Which kind of sucks. Is this rotation about to end? Stages. Yes, okay. Wow, this has been going quite a while without me running an ad break on Twitch. I'm sure all you Twitch viewers are quite content with that. But ads do give me money, so... In my time back streaming, which has only been about a month or so... Actually, no, I started on the 1st, so... Yeah, it's been about a month-ish. A few days it'll be a month. I've made 33 whole cents off of ads. Only ads. Hey, money's money. I can't get paid until I make at least 100, but... And I don't have to pay tax on it until I make, like, $500. So... So many blasters. My ass is getting blasted. Well, I took out one blaster to be killed by another. Thing is, I'm fairly sure if we can get the initiative back, we can still win this. We just need to get the initiative. Roll for initiative. Staying the night at your partner's house. As you enter the bedroom, all you hear is, in an unfamiliar voice, is roll for initiative. Nah, we lost it. It's too late to recover now. It was a good effort. I don't think I should be using a mini splatling. There are just too many blasters around. And I cannot aim to save my life. Is part of the problem. It has been forever since I used the Splash-O-Matic, but I like me a Bomb Rush. This will be the last match of this rotation, and then I need to take a quick break to go use the washroom. Which will mean an ad break for Twitch. Y'all are excited for that. I don't think this is gonna help me any against the blasters. thought I was already dead. I just kind of gave up there because I was like, I'm dead. And I wasn't dead. I might have been able to kill one had I not given up prematurely. Yeah, this isn't working either. It's just too many blasters. Too many good blasters. One good blaster is too many good blasters, to be fair. But like... I don't think I'm gonna get a second bomb rush off. I just do not think it's gonna happen. Nope. Yeah, this one's over. So I started this rotation at like 31:19. Maps and modes have been updated. So I end that rotation at 32:18. I'm one up. That means I was probably at 33 before those last few. But yeah, I need to go quickly use the washroom. So I shall be back. Twitch gets ads. Alrighty. Let's see. What could I use now? Because I don't think I'm gonna get along well with the Splash-O-Matic. I need it. I saw it, I need it. I need the kill sound. I need it. It's not gonna happen, but I need it. Need just one. One's never enough. Well, I didn't get to hear it. This is freaking the armor breaking. Keep the kill sound from me. I need more kill sounds. Ow. I am not good with this thing. I need to immediately drop it. I want the kill sound, but like I'm just not good enough with the H3. I also couldn't get away because my teammates weren't coming to help because they hadn't respawned yet and they hadn't died yet. Freaking teammates. Really good for nothing. I don't even know why I thought this was a good idea. Ah! I'm already having a day where I cannot aim. My brain's reaction. Weapon that takes immense amount of aiming. And prediction. And skill. 3 things I just don't have today. I think there's something on the road out there. Sounded like someone just ran over a metal plate. Knowing the drivers around here, I wouldn't put it past any of them to run over something on the road just because it's on the road. So I'll just go with a weapon that does not take aiming. You don't need to aim this. You just swing. You let your heart decide and you just go. You just do it. I had a nice first get down from the window. Getting Concords. Probably don't need to leave the controller plugged in anymore. It's probably more than charged. I just had to make sure she hadn't pushed the screen out or something. Arrow spray. You knew he was there. You couldn't have not known. I missed completely. That was beautifully bad. Man, guys, we are like the worst at turfing our spawn. We have an arrow spray. How is this not turfed? Hooray! I think I might actually end the stream after this next battle, because my throat is starting to really hurt. I do apologize for any of you new here. This is a normal occurrence. I'll manage longer streams the more I stream. It's just where I haven't streamed the past 3 days. My throat's like, ah, yes, sensibleness again. When no sensibleness. Who needs to be sensible? Certainly not me. If there's a decent influx of viewers before this match is over, I'll continue on for at least a few more battles, but... Yeah, it's been 3 hours and 20 minutes. That is a lot better than I usually do after not streaming for a while. I took the Swiffer with me. Oh, excuse me. I'm sure if you guys could hear me burping with this microphone. I can't exactly pay attention to the thing. Looks like we're ending on a loss. Oh well. Not the biggest deal. Look at all that cheese. Yeah, I did not do well at all. But yeah, I'm gonna end things off here because my throat's kind of hurting. I should be back streaming tomorrow. I will say, to go along with the I will potentially be dog sitting for the next 6 months randomly. It is random. I'm never gonna know ahead of time. So some of these streams might only end up being half an hour to an hour. Because I'm not gonna know before stream start time whether I need to be here or not. Like, be elsewhere to, yeah, be there, I should say, to dog sit, so. Yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for either Warships or Pokemon. Not sure yet. See you all then.